Airjump is a glitched state that lets you get infinite height in most places in the game. It is only possible on versions 14 and after, because it works due to a bug in the clown car's double jump. However, you do not need the clown car to perform the glitch. While in the state, you can jump infinitely while in the air. The state is lost if you jump while on the ground, so you should avoid dips like these, because there is no way to get out without jumping on the ground. Airjump is a property of an individual character, so if you lose the state as one character, you can still be in the state as the other character. The state is entered whenever you refresh the page. You can also simply load it to the page for the first time. Loading into the page and refreshing are collectively known as starting a fresh tab. The thing is though, whenever you enter a level, you always spawn in the air and then fall onto the ground, however you cannot normally see this. The most common way to do this is to mash as the level is loading, which works as you can see here. In rare cases, it's better to time it, in case there's an obstacle overhead that you would send yourself into if you mash jump. None of these strategies can work in the bonus run though, as the second character will always be on the ground by the time the bonus run starts. Now you would assume this means that after you beat a level, you would carry over your air jump into the next level because you start in the air. However, this is actually not the case, as you can see here. However, the state that tells the game if you're touching the ground or not carries between levels until you touch the ground for the first time. So if you are in the air in one level, and then reset or switch to another level, you will still have air jump because you were in the air before you reset/switch level. And if you are on the ground and do this, you will not be able to use air jump because the game still thinks you're on the ground. Once you complete a level, you will always fall to the ground. If you are inside the trigger that opens the exit door, the game will always think that you are on the ground. So even if you pause before touching the ground, you will not be able to get air jump because the game will think you are on the ground.